All right, we're putting together the Ryobi 2 horsepower garage door opener. Looking at the quick reference guide as well as the manual, the first part is to assemble the rails. Heads up, this will probably save you a couple minutes of time. An extra screwdriver when assembling this rail. What we're trying to do is we have the external runner, the internal runner hooked in. All you have to do is lift up the latch and slide it over the exterior runner. Slide the exterior runner over the interior runner, and then it catches there. Now you're going to be assembling the rail here with these intermediate segments. There's two of them. There's one over here that you see that has braced the other two pieces. They just slide in together. Now here's a mistake that I made that wasn't entirely clear in the instructions. This pulley does not reach toward the end of the front rail. So before you put the last rail piece on, you will need to slide the pulley into the rail. Otherwise, you'll have to pull this back out again. If you have troubles pulling it back out, I just used a flat screwdriver and wedged it right there between the two and gently pushed that back like such. That was easy enough for us to get that separated again. The tension bolt ultimately will catch, but note that you'll have to slide this up into the bracket before you slide the whole apparatus back in together, because this end will not reach over there, and the tension bolt at the very end will pull this taut. So with that in place, then connect these two together. That was less than clear in the instructions, but hopefully that can offer some clarity. All right, we're putting the last bracket on the top of the unit now. That's 4 bolts, 10 millimeters, and we've put the sprocket in there. This one's a little tricky to align and actually keep level. That's pretty heavy, so what I did was prop it up on some boxes for now. But put the assembly in with the sprocket. Make sure the rounder part is up, and that fits interlockingly there. There's the Wi-Fi antenna orientation toward the door of the garage. All right, next part. Okie dokie, we got the bracket up and I've mounted this in place. This is the prior ceiling fixture, which fortunately, this seems pretty steady, has fitted perfectly for the garage door opener, so we just installed it in place. Note that these do not come with the kit, so you'll have to buy these yourself if your house has not already had them up already. I hope that's in a stud. All right, after a few hours, we finally got this up and working. Wi-Fi is up. A couple of nuances that I learned in my install process. Here's the beam and there's the emergency release. Some pre-existing cable that we had was able to splice. I'll have to get some connectors, but low voltage, 12 volts, nothing too bad here. These, I had to kind of jimmy rig the bracket here just because we were into concrete. I didn't want to drill into concrete, but actually there was a tension kind of mount here before, so I just kind of made a right angle there to mount the sensors. Cut off all that wiring and splice that more formally once I go to the hardware store and get some connectors for the end-on-end caps there. You can see that this works by detecting a break in the beam. Actually, there we go. My leg's in the way now. You can see the green light on the transmitter. Here is also the door sensor. This is a relay between the door as far as sensing in an open and closed position to a second sensor that plugs in to the outlet and connects via Wi-Fi to the main device. This allows you to open the garage door with an app on your phone, and it also tells you the status whether this is closed or open. I'm guessing with that sensor determining that. Here's the other proximity sensor on the other side here. This is the receiver, and the red light here is actually normal functioning. It does not turn green, but if you break the beam, with something more substantial than a finger, how about my leg? It should turn off. Maybe it's just the green that turns off. Green's off. Okay, so right's just on. Now, one of the things that I noticed that was really confusing is that the operating manual states that the wireless keypad is actually a wired keypad. So for those of you guys that bought the 2 horsepower kit, throw away or disregard the manual telling you to wire the wireless keypad, because there was a subset of instructions, that's the home link instructions, but there was a subset of instructions for the wireless keypad. No wonder it wasn't labeled, because the wireless keypad actually does not use any hardwired connections to the keypad itself, but rather uses this little dongle at the top here, and the wires go to this transmitter that goes between this transmitter right here, and there's a magnet right there, that goes to the keypad and into the keypad wiring. Got it? So any old wire that you may have, like I did, for the wired keypad is redundant. So I'm gonna pull that into the attic in a second here. Because another thing about the keypad, is that the keypad doesn't seem to light up. I don't know if that's a glitch with my keypad. Maybe the other keypad had lights. This one probably being battery operated now, it's probably trying to conserve the lights. So initially I thought this was defective. I took the voltmeter to this and actually checked out all the internals. It does seem to work, but this does not light up. Unlike what's said in the manual here. It does work. You can toggle the LED on, and again, pushing the button to open and close does allow this to close. So this is a little quieter than our previous garage door opener. It's a little bit slower, but I actually like it. It's a little bit more controlled in its opening and closing, which makes me feel a little safer than sometimes, you know, the bucking effect of the garage opening up. We mounted a keyless entry. Keyless entry is also included in this kit, and this can be accessed outside through a keypad. You just click it once, type in your code, and then there you have it. It's coming down. Let's check the safety beam, avert the beam, and that brings it back up. So it was supposed to take an hour. Started about 8. A little bit of end of options. It's 1:30. Took 3 or 4 hours to iron out some of the kinks, figure out how to mount this. Hey, I had 0 experience prior to this install. I am no handyman around the house. You can tell by, gosh, just the mess I made. No pre-knowledge, but a little bit of Googling. Following the instructions well has demonstrated that this product is do-it-yourselfable, all right? When you are programming your home link for your car, which I was trying to do, cannot program directly from the car. Just sync them to your Ryobi garage door openers. Once these are synced, then you can use these in the car to put the home link button in. But I was wasting my time trying to program the receiver or the actual garage door opener directly to the car. You need one of these in close proximity to basically copy the code. So there you have it. This is the 2 horsepower Ryobi. Gosh, I can't remember the model of this. There we go. 2 horsepower, ultra quiet garage door opener. This is the Ryobi GD201 garage door opener. So far so good. I'm excited for the multiple accessories, which we have yet to buy, but can now plug in around the garage door opener. I'm going to go up and tidy up my wires. Nice things about this, you already see that it has an AC adapter on 2 sides for extension cords. You can get a retractable extension cord unit, but that in itself is already nice. And then a backup battery. We had the 18-volt batteries. I threw one in there just in case. And then you have multiple bays. I think there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually more. 6, 7. 7 bays for different attachments, including laser guidance, which sounds pretty cool. A fan, I don't really need it since we have AC over there. What else? You have extension cord, retractable extension cord, Bluetooth speaker, and a camera. Probably don't know if we'll go for the camera. But even the light, the LED light built in is kind of nice. Overall, so far, a couple hiccups on the instructions, but I'm impressed that everything fit and it actually works, which is kind of a surprise to me. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video has and will help some of you guys in your installation and consideration of the Ryobi GD201 2 horsepower garage door opener. Thanks for watching. So here's the Ryobi GD201 garage door opener, opening and closing. This is from the wireless switch. A little slower, but I actually like that it's not as aggressive as the prior ones. In its speed, funny fast for me. Alright, thanks for watching.